Okay guys, this rabbit hole is truly insane.
You are not ready for that conversation, but Jeff not a pedophile.
I started this project from a totally different perspective, but the deeper I enter into Nick Fuentes' rabbit hole, the creepier it got.
Picture of Nick looming over me while I slept on Baked Alaska's couch. This was just me sleeping on his couch because I didn't have anywhere to sleep. Even seeing this stuff, it's bizarre. I'm very uncomfortable by the entire situation. The fact that this guy is looming over me when I'm asleep, taking pictures for years, it's uncomfortable. It makes my skin crawl.
If you got uncomfortable with my last videos, just wait until you see this one.
Because honestly, dating women is gay. Having sex with women is gay. And having sex with men.
And just like my other rabbit holes, this one gets progressively stranger as the video goes on. Every layer builds up for the inevitable.
So I did it once, I made my point, I proved my point, and now I'm good. Now I'm done, alright? Oh yeah, fake cell. Call me a fake cell all you want. I'm an incel, alright? I know I'm an incel.
Guys usually get proud to kiss a woman. Wow, at least straight ones. Yet, here is Nick.
But like I said, I didn't choose to not want to be in a relationship. I didn't choose that, okay? I'm a and I didn't choose that. I didn't choose to be born. I've never touched a woman in my life. I'm stone cold to somebody. Yeah, well, I don't even want it. So.
Look at you.
I don't want
not even conscious.
Touch. I don't want a relationship. You know what I want? Total
what you can
victory.
do.
That's all I want. I didn't choose that. All I want is revenge against my enemies and a total victory.
Nothing keeping him up
Hugs
but
and kisses,
sheer
touch,
willpower.
sappy stuff, hand holding, please.
Lee,
all I want is
you've already proven
revenge and a victory for my people.
You are a splendid ninja.
What the fuck are you talking about?
And an air victory for my people.
Which people? The Fuentes? Is this guy a trans-American?
Lord, I wish I knew 20 years
If you don't
ago,
want it, it's
so
Volcel. Nuh-uh, because I didn't choose to not want it.
I've been
I didn't choose to not want it.
for someone to cut me loose.
I was born incel.
I didn't recognize
I was
them
born
signs
involuntarily.
of the long hours
And it's involuntary that I don't want that, okay? So
kicking the can away.
I'm just like him.
A dude with a Mexican last name playing as a pure American is more artistic than me. And come on, hombre, our people don't want war, we just want American jobs.
What, people calling me gay because I've never had a girlfriend? I think if anything, it makes me less gay. It makes me less gay. If anything, it makes me less gay. If anything, it makes me not gay. As opposed to less gay.
Not there's any gay, but
It makes me not gay. Well, because think about it this way. You know, a gay people do date girls all the time. Real. And when I said on a live Shaper show, when they said, have you ever been in a romantic relationship? Have you ever had sex with a girl? And I said, no. All these gay people are coming out and saying, I've had more girlfriends than Nick. I've had more girls than Nick. That actually makes me really more heterosexual than anybody.
Jesus Christ, even gay guys are beating Nick's ass. But come on, let's not turn this into a good time for him.
If we're really being honest, never having a girlfriend, never having sex with a woman, really makes you more heterosexual. Because honestly, dating women is gay. Having sex with women is gay. And having sex with men is gay. And you know, it's all gay. And if you want to know the truth, the only really straight heterosexual position is to be an asexual incel. Having sex in itself is gay, I think. I think that it's really a gay act to begin with. Think about it this way, what's gayer than being like, I need cuddles, I need kisses, I need the... It's all very sus to me, you know? I need to spend time with a woman. That's a little sus.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
I think really, I'm like, you know, the straightest guy. The straightest guy. And if you want to know the truth, the only really straight heterosexual position is to be an asexual incel. That actually makes me really more heterosexual than anybody. It'll really be honest.
Everything with him is the opposite. He's a Mexican dude who thinks he's a pure American. And now liking a woman and having sex with them is sus.
It makes me less gay.
But if you're starting to think that things are getting strange right now, wait until we get to layer 4. But before we get there, let me punch you right in the mouth with some really fucked up shit.
No, I want to drink it straight from the tap. I want it raw. I don't want to wait a moment. Right when the milk is good, I want to start drinking the milk. Same thing goes with women. I don't want to turn 30 and find some 20-year-old, 29-year-old woman that I have something in common with, and it's like, hey, properly like wine. Women don't like wine, they like milk. They don't like wine. That's not how their hormones work. That's not how they work. Yeah, I gotta find my 60.
Yeah guys, I'm sorry. I tried to keep this part, but the YouTube overlords said no. Apparently, showing exactly what Nick is saying was a little too much for this platform. But if you want the full uncensored version, the way this video was actually meant to be, it's on my Patreon. So let's remove all this creepy vibe from the video by making fun of the incel.
Groiper boy sent $20. No matter how spiritual you are, you got to crave, and if you don't, then you are the It is not normal for a young 26-year-old to not crave pussy TBH. The only thing in a bear market is your testosterone, and you should go get a T-test.
You're right, I'm not normal. But you know, it's not supposed to be enjoyable. That's just a reminder that you're not supposed to have for enjoyment. Something to keep in mind, sex is not a recreational activity.
You're just a bit of a lonely guy who wants to get laid and can't for whatever reason.
I like the 24-hour live streams because it's the only thing that's on when I'm awake. It makes me feel less lonely. It's like Friend Simulator for even the America First host.
And it's made you bitter about women. And I don't know where that's come from, but it's fascinating.
Well guys, I guess I know where that comes from. And let me tell you, I don't think it's because Nick can't have intimate relationships with women. I think he actively chooses not to. And from this point on, this video gets even more interesting.
I think what a lot of people don't know is that you and I did cross paths once before, and as a matter of discretion, I never talked about it, but you actually decided to talk about it on your show, and I just wanted to play that clip briefly of where you described our interaction. Do we have that clip?
Glenn Greenwald. Hey, Glenn Greenwald. Excuse me, brah. You're excused. You're excused. Glenn Greenwald passes by me. He's in the... This is a gay club, by the way. Don't ask me why I'm there. This is a gay club because Glenn Greenwald's there. Don't ask me why I'm there. I'm Derek. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's a joke.
Started hating women when my sister stole nutrients. Wait until they find that commie whore's only fat.
That's a little sus. It's a little bit sus.
So you did request several times, don't ask me why I was there. I've always deferred to that. Since you're a guest tonight, I'm going to continue that policy of not asking you why you were there.
Guys, why was Nick there? Why is Nick a proud incel who doesn't crave women and spend hours saying the most insane things about them? Well guys, we got a mystery on our hands, and there is only one person who can solve it. And that is why I will bring my best agent in the field.
It was late in the evening when my phone buzzed with a Twitter notification that Nick Fuentes was caught red-handed looking at I couldn't believe it. I laughed. Soon after, the Groypers were doing damage control claiming Mr. Krabs 9000 was a fake account. Naturally, I had to get to the bottom of it. Either this was the best forgery in history, or it was Nick's account. I compared the archived tweet to the video and it was a match. I compared the tweets to older posts by Nick. Nick would always choose a SpongeBob-themed account. It was all starting to fit. Nick went live and his chat was in full revolt. All mods were assembled. Nick spent several minutes live on air checking his phone, and then the account was gone. Before you discount my investigation, let's go over some key pieces of evidence that point to this being real. Nick chooses SpongeBob-themed accounts. He has said having sex with women is gay. He has been caught looking at aesthetic boys on Instagram. He went on a date with Catboy Cammy, also known as Lolly Socks. Ultimately, it is up to you what you choose to believe. I have no smoking gun to show you, but based on what you've seen, Nick is at best an asexual weirdo, and at worst, a closeted homosexual. For now, the case remains open, but I will solve this mystery, because I am the Cum Detective.
When I started this rabbit hole, I honestly didn't know I would arrive in this situation. The original plan was just to joke about him being an incel, a creep, and a hypocrite.
How much I hate advertisements? I hate advertisements $1 million per year. That much. I just hate everything about it. I hate everything about advertising-based society.
Hi, I'm Nick Fuentes. If you want to text me or call me or ask me a question, you can find me on Minect.
But I started hearing some people from the internet saying that Nick Fuentes has that vibe of who the night host is the government, which I thought was too much. But then I remember it was Nick, so it's okay.
But so far, we saw Nick Fuentes' hypocrisy, we seen his contradictions, and especially his weird behavior. But it still gets worse, because on layer 5 is where things stop being ironic and becomes crazy uncomfortable. But layer 6 is where everything becomes poetic. So if you think that everything that you see here is insane, it's because you haven't seen the rest. Subscribe and turn on the bell if you want to see how deep this goes. In my next video, I will drop layer 5 and 6, and everything will make even more sense. This is Woozy, thanks for watching, fuck off now.